You know, the biggest ideas, they aren't always tucked away in some complicated textbook. Sometimes they're just hiding in plain sight, right inside the words we use every single day. So today, we're going to go on a little treasure hunt, and it all starts with just one of those words.
And that word is living. Simple, right? We say it all the time. But what if there's way more to it than meets the eye? Let's really dig in and see what this word actually does.
So let's ask a simple question. How many jobs can one little word really do? I mean, think about it. How many different hats can living wear in a sentence? The answer? Well, it's probably more than you think. Okay, so for this, we're going to turn to the Simple English Wiktionary. It's a great source designed to be super clear. And right away, it tells us that our little word living is basically a triple threat. It's got 3 totally distinct jobs in the English language. First up, its job as a verb. You know, the action word. Living is the doing part of to live. It's all about that continuous state of being, the whole process of being alive. I am living, you are living.
Then, number 2, it can be a noun, a thing. It's your job, your profession, how you make money. It's literally the answer to that classic small talk question, right? So, what do you do for a living?
And third, it's an adjective, a describing word. And honestly, this is probably the one we all think of first. It describes anything and everything that's not dead. From a tiny little microbe to a giant blue whale, they're all living things. And the Wiktionary page just makes this crystal clear. It gives us the perfect comparison: a synonym, alive, and an antonym, dead. Super simple, right? So, okay, we've got our 3 jobs: verb, noun, adjective. Case closed? Nope, not even close. This is actually where things get really interesting. See, if you scroll past all those definitions on the page, if you look really closely, there's a clue. A little piece of text just sitting there hinting that our simple word is actually part of something way bigger. And there it is, right at the bottom under categories. You see verbs, nouns, and then this weird code BE850. I mean, what on earth is that? It looks like some kind of secret file name. And believe me, this little clue, it changes everything. So it's time to crack the code. Let's unlock the secret of BE850. Because this isn't just some random tag. It's a key that connects our word, living, to a huge, fascinating idea. Let's just focus on the number for a second. 850. That is not a random number. It's incredibly specific, and it is the absolute heart of this entire thing. And here it is, the big reveal. The B stands for Basic English. That's right. Our word living is one of only 850 specially chosen words that make up a complete, simplified version of the entire English language. Think about that. It means living wasn't just a common word. Someone decided it was one of the most essential building blocks for all human communication. So you're probably wondering, why would anyone create a language with only 850 words? I mean, what's the point of that? Well, it turns out that incredible simplicity is exactly what makes this whole idea of basic English so powerful. It was actually designed with 4 really big goals. First, it's a great foundation for anyone just starting to learn English. Second, it's an amazing tool for clear communication between people from different countries. It also forces you to take really complex ideas and boil them down to their simple core. And finally, it can act as a bridge, making it easier to translate between completely different languages. And just like that, we've come full circle. We started with one single, everyday word. We followed the clues, figured out its 3 different jobs, and ended up uncovering its secret identity as part of this massive global communication system. So what's the big takeaway here? It's that by digging into one ordinary word, we found an entire system for thinking and communicating. It really proves that sometimes the biggest, most profound ideas are hiding inside the smallest, simplest packages. And that leaves me with one last question for you. If it's really possible to explain almost anything using just 850 core words, what big, complicated idea in your world could you make crystal clear just by breaking it down to its simplest parts?